2 days after our wedding in San Diego, having just married the prettiest, coolest, and most understanding wife, we drive north for our Tule elk hunt, which Paige aptly names our hunting moon.
As we arrive at our hunting area, we are shocked. This looks a lot more like wine country than elk country. The first morning finds us up well before light, blindly hiking in, frequently stopping, and listening for the coolest sound in nature, a bugle. We locate a herd of about 25 elk over the rise, get a sense of where they are moving, and rush around the backside of a hill, waiting for them to venture by. Eventually the herd beds down about 75 yards from us, so we try a couple of light cow calls in hopes the herd bull will come into range to investigate. Later that evening, we hear bugles as a decent-sized herd bull pushes his cows on their way from bed to feed.
I can't see him.
Again, we sprint around the hills, hoping to intercept the herd as they head to a large meadow to feed for the night, but they beat us there, and with no cover, we are unable to put on a stalk. On the hike out, we spot a bachelor group of 3 bulls on the mountain above us. Over the next several days, we see over 300 elk and hear countless bugles. We put on numerous stalks, usually requiring hands and knees crawling for hundreds of yards in the knee-high grass. Unfortunately, the large herds in open terrain inevitably result in a cow catching us and the herd running off. With the rut having ended over a month before our hunt dates, bulls would typically respond to bugles and cow calls, but were unwilling to investigate. As it turns out, elk are not the only wildlife that inhabit this country.
What is it?
Is that a train shot?
Yep.
On the second to last day, we still hunt our way into range of a smaller bull. I draw back for practice, but ultimately decide to let this one grow. Finally, on the very last day of the hunt, we spot another herd and quietly stalk in. They feed out in front of us, and the biggest bull presents a shot. The arrow finds its mark. We still wait 45 minutes and then start the tracking job. Less than 75 yards later, we find the bull. gorgeous, mature 6x7, exactly the kind of elk the biologists preferred us to harvest. With only a handful of tags issued each year, literally thousands of applications, and drawing odds of less than 0.5%, I feel extremely blessed to emerge with over 200 pounds of fresh, organic, free-range, delicious elk meat. But moreover, I'm beyond thankful for the world's coolest wife, who sacrifices so much on a daily basis. This trip serves as merely a small example, as she graciously allowed for our honeymoon to turn into a hunting moon.
We out here.
We out here.